A simple idea solved a real problem. Hello everyone, welcome to Venn Coding. Recently, I built my first website of 2025 using an AI-powered tool called Bolt.new. Its main feature is automatically generating domain names, including checking availability, pricing, and renewal costs. Initially, this wasn't a serious project. It was merely to fulfill my own needs as a developer. I frequently build websites and often find myself repeatedly going through the same process. Spending a long time brainstorming a good domain name, checking if the domain name is available, deciding if the price is reasonable. This repetitive cycle happens at least 20 times per year, each taking roughly 1 to 2 hours, accumulating to 1 to 2 wasted days annually. Imagine what else I could do with that time, spending it with my parents, wife, and children. Just this thought made me realize I needed a tool to automate this process. I realized automation was essential and decided to create a solution. To clarify, building this website benefited greatly from AI, though it doesn't mean it's impossible without AI. As someone with limited front-end development experience, I didn't know how to design beautiful user interfaces, choose suitable colors, or create smooth interactions. Thankfully, AI-driven tools like Bolt.new solved these problems entirely. Initially, I was unsure about Bolt.new's capabilities. I just wanted to test it. But then, I pressed enter. Within just 5 minutes, Bolt.new generated a static demo page. Although the buttons initially weren't clickable, the overall layout, structure, and style perfectly matched my vision, surpassing my expectations. After simply describing my idea, it generated a complete demo within 5 minutes. Honestly, it was beyond what I expected. It wasn't perfect initially. It was just a static page with non-responsive buttons. But the layout, content structure, and overall style were precisely what I wanted. That moment was exhilarating. Then I pushed it further by asking it to simulate domain generation and display related domain information. Want to try it yourself? You can copy my exact prompts below and test them yourself. If you're curious but don't want to think too hard about the prompts, just paste them in directly. Static page generation prompt. Simulate domain generation and display domain info. This will give you a static page demonstration. Perfect. Bolt.new is a paid tool, priced based on tokens. But the good news is, it offers a free trial. I've tested it myself, and you can build a complete website without spending any money up front. If your prompts are well structured, you can instantly get a reliable front-end project. With this tool, back-end developers like myself can start building products without struggling with UI/UX. It's truly a game changer. At this point, you might still be unclear about my process from idea to build, so let's review the workflow diagram. My website is called Domain Generator Website. Users input keywords or phrases. The site uses AI to generate domain suggestions based on that input, and displays whether those domains are available, along with pricing. Users then choose suitable domains and proceed to purchase. That's the core functionality. Now let's move on to the website development. From static demo to fully functional website, in this detailed guide, I'll show exactly how I transformed a simple, simulated domain generation demo into a fully functional real-time website, including backend. It took about 3 hours, and I've clearly documented every step so you can easily replicate it. Let's get started. Fortunately, Bolt.new can also generate the backend. Although I could have written it myself, I explored Bolt.new's capabilities by letting it handle the backend code. Step 1. Domain generation. This feature consists of 2 parts. Domain suggestions based on user input, using AI APIs for relevant domain suggestions. Domain availability and pricing check, using domain registrar APIs. I activated NameSilo's API for this demo. You'll need Large Language Model API, DeepSeek, OpenAI, Grok, Claude. I'm using DeepSeek, but choose your preferred provider. Domain registrar API, Namecheap, GoDaddy. After obtaining these APIs, we can proceed to Bolt.new for further development. Step 2. Backend integration. I provided Bolt.new detailed requests to replace simulated backend functionality with the real API integrations I obtained. A crucial tip here, the clearer your instructions, the better the generated outcome. I specifically provided detailed API request and response formats to Bolt.new. This is exactly what I did. Updated backend logic from static data to real API integration. Clearly specified API endpoint URLs, request body format, clarifying the use of the DeepSeek model, and explicitly indicated user input dynamically from frontend. Defined the exact response data format clearly, indicating which variables represent the generated domains. Ensured front-end integration displayed domain information correctly after back-end integration. After completion, Bolt New clearly documented changes and explained the entire workflow. Troubleshooting and local debugging. When I visited my site, I encountered an error. Oh no, how terrible. But let's proceed. If unsure of the cause, first use Bolt New's Attempt to Fix feature to test AI's capabilities. At this point, AI displayed exceptional intelligence. It identified the issue as a browser cross-origin request error. Bolt.new resolved this by creating a server.js file, clearly explaining how it fixed the cross-origin browser issue by setting up a proxy server. You can check the server.js file for detailed code if interested. Essentially, it created a proxy server to handle backend API requests, bypassing the browser's same origin policy, a common issue in web development. However, another hidden trap emerged, not from the code, but from Bolt.new's internal preview system. Sometimes, Bolt.new's internal preview can mislead you. Even if your code is perfect, it might not show expected results or throw strange errors. I experienced this myself. To prevent similar confusion, download the code and debug locally. The only extra step is installing Node.js. Install Node.js from Node.js. After installation, run npm install to manually install dependencies. Then, launch the frontend with npm run dev and the backend with Node server.js. Now, preview the website locally. Voila! The same code runs flawlessly on your local machine. It's just like solving typical strange computer issues. Restart, restart, restart. Our domain generation tool is now successfully operational. We've successfully launched our site locally, achieving domain generation, availability checks, pricing, and detailed information. Fantastic. Now let's explore my first fully functional domain generation website. Awesome. As expected, you can input your niche or description to generate various domains, clearly indicating availability and pricing. From idea to fully functional demonstration, it's that simple. As programmers, we should prioritize completion over perfection. Start first, finish later. The more we practice and replicate, the more creativity and execution skills we gain. This is the convenience brought by AI. We should leverage it fully to maximize our strengths, achieving freedom in programming, work, and learning. Next, the crucial moment. Our product website is officially live, marking my first website of 2025. In my next video, I'll detail the online deployment process. Stay tuned.